It's not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Okay then, this is Frogger on the Colecovision. How do I start? Reset button maybe? That would appear to be it. Ah, there we go. Can you see me? Yes, you can. Green on green. Not so great. Okay. Oh, God. I like Frogger. It's one of those games I played back in the day that I kind of categorise along with Pac-Man in that it is non-violent, family-friendly. Oh my God. Yeah, and I suck. I had it on my Atari 2600 and it's one of those, even back then, fortunately by the time I got it, I had quite a few other games as well. So it was one that I would pick up and play for 10 minutes perhaps and then move on to something else. It's a game I love, but would never spend ever so long on. It is, I don't know, brief amusement. That's kind of what it's all about really. Casual gaming. It was casual even back then. It's certainly casual now. Oh yeah, that's the hard one. Come on then, froggy, geezer, frog. Do you think I said frog enough? Oh, you Burke. The quality of commentary that you will get on this channel, if you're new to this channel, if you're looking for quality anything, you're in the wrong place. You're not going to get it here. Quality visuals, quality commentary, quality gameplay, none of that. Sentences I can't even. That's what it's all about. Half-assed everything. Oh, crap. Do not sink. Oh, hump the female. Froggy, frog, frass. That wasn't a word. I want one of those blue things there, that. I want that. I don't know what it is, I want one. It's like a tank, sort of, like a racing tank. Whatever, I want one. Park that on Worksop High Street. This is not going to work. Up. Avoid the... Oh, you... Oh. Dead frog. Why can't he swim? This is always the question that has been asked and should be asked. What is wrong with this frog? He can't swim. Okay, that is Frogger on Colecovision. I like it. It's like retro casual gaming. Okay, thank you for watching. Hello. Today's question, excuse me, I'm trying to get the right screen up on my computer there. Today's question is from FiXato, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, link to his channel down there, and he asks, for Q&A, will you be doing any new Isambard videos, and how did the old bugger come to be in the first place? That would be Isambard Montague III. That is the old geezer, the puppet that you see, if you watch that far, at the end of my videos. He does the outro thing where he's basically trying to get people to subscribe to my channel. What is he all about? What is his story? Because he does have a story. He has a channel of his own. He's been on hiatus since 2015. Link to that down there. Started in December of 2011. That channel is political satire. I'm a Labour voter. I'm very much a lefty, and I was not thrilled with the fact that we had a coalition, basically Tory-dominated government. Not happy at all with that, and so I decided I'm going to satirize what it is that they're doing, basically poke fun at it, take their kind of approach to the world, but exaggerate it with this character who, in my head, was like your stereotypical Tory. And I kept doing that for several years, 4 years? Yeah, 4 years. And by the end of that 4 years, I couldn't do it anymore, because the things that the government of the day were doing, and the government of the day even now, they were doing things that were more extreme and more ridiculous and more stupid than I could come up with for him. You know, you can't satirize a government that is so absolutely ridiculous and sick and corrupt and twisted and unbelievable. You know, truth was just more ridiculous than fiction, and I couldn't do it anymore. They were beating me at my own game. So I scrapped, gave up, couldn't, you know, I couldn't beat them. How he came to be as a character is a completely different thing. I've had this sketch scene thing in my head since 1980, maybe 3 or 84 or something like that. John Peel, radio DJ, if you got to be of a certain age and a certain taste in music and whatever to have listened to the John Peel show in the 80s. And he had this thing, this guy, Vivian Stanshall, who was part of the Bonzo Dog Doodah band. And he'd done a film, and then he did a radio sort of spoken word version of this film called Sir Henry at Rawlinson End. Sir Henry Rawlinson, whatever. Sir Henry Rawlinson, Tales from Rawlinson End, something like that. And it was serialised and played on John Peel. And I caught one of those episodes. And I'm going to link to it down there, because I found it on YouTube. The film is on YouTube, but it's the radio show that really is bloody awesome. I don't know if I can make it link to a certain point in that, because it's something like a 3-hour clip. But the bit that I remember and that sticks in my head is from 2 hours, 15 minutes and 40 seconds. And it lasts, what, 15 minutes, something like that. And I've just played it, I've just listened to it again for the first time in like 30 years. About 30, I don't know how many years, a long while. And I was in tears and laughing my head off at the same time, just nostalgia. And the fact that I remember it so clearly, I mean, I could sit there and, I wouldn't say word for word, but you know, when something just goes clang in your head and you're like, I know this so well, even though I've not heard it for all those years. But it's the character of Sir Henry that I've had stuck in my head, and it's this one line: if I wanted your opinion, I'd thrash it out of you. That, and the voice, stuck in my head, that when I came to do the Isambard character, I knew exactly what it was I wanted him to sound like and what kind of character I wanted him to be. He was going to be Sir Henry in puppet form. And actually the thing that gave me the idea to do a puppet-based channel show thing in the first place, while the subject matter and the character came from satirising the Tories and the character of Sir Henry, the actual idea to do a puppet-based thing in the first place came from it was a spin-off channel done by the Fine Brothers called Hey, It's Millie. They had this puppet character, a young girl, purple hair, female puppet, absolutely obscene, sick, twisted, just wrong. It's not there now. All the videos are gone. Well, I imagine some people took exception to it, and understandably so. Politically correct it was not. But I loved it. and I thought, I can do that, as in puppet, not as in obscene puppet, but you know. So that's how Isambard came about. And then when I put his channel on hiatus, when I realised I can't go any further with this, I still wanted to use him for something, so that's when I did him for the outros of this channel. To answer the question, will there be any more? I am going to do some more outros with him, because I am going to have him referencing my Patreon thing without actually saying, hey, please, blah, because, you know, not asking, but just to raise a little bit of awareness of the fact that it's there. I'm going to have him reference it in a couple of videos and slot them in with the current ones that I'm already using. I do really need to do some new ones. I mean, I've been cycling through the same... I've got two different sets. There's the original set and then a second set, and I'm mostly cycling through the second set, but every once in a while I go back to the first ones and people are like, hey, you've done a new outro, and I'm like, no, it's a really old one. Yeah, I'm going to do some more of those sometime. I don't know when. I'll have to use a different backdrop, because different location. I haven't got that chair that he used to sit in. And this chair is just not fitting. it doesn't have the right whatever. So I'll have to do what I did with him for on his own channel. I would have a backdrop on that telly and sit him in front of that. I will come up with something. But yes, there will be more sometime. Don't know when, but definitely going to be some that raise refer to Patreon. But I want to do more sort of the outro kind of thing. As for new videos on his channel, I would like to, because I really like doing him. That sounds wrong. I need a new subject. The political satire I can't do anymore, but not all of his was. Some of his stuff was just ridiculous sketches, so maybe, I don't know, I need new material, and it's not... I don't know what I'm going to do, or what to do yet. But yeah, one day, maybe. I've got to find the battery charger. I use a completely different camera for doing him to what I do here. I can't get the same quality of audio with this camera. It's too good. And I've tried really hard to get the same crappy audio, and I can't do it. So I have to use the old camera, and I've got to find the battery charger. One day, yeah, hope to. Okay, I hope that answered your question. Thank you for watching.
Now see here, there's this Benway chap who's paid me lots of money to tell you you should subscribe. So, you know, if you feel like it, I don't care. Bend over more like, ha!